This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Joseph Parker here in Manchester. Enjoying yourself? Big fight card to come back onto. How are you feeling?
Listen, you can't help but feel the beat. I'm feeling good, very good. Every camp, you put in the work, you train hard with your coach and your team, and you spar hard, and you punch the bag, pads. And in fight week, you can just relax a bit more and get all that energy back and look forward to putting on a good performance. So it's been a great camp, and I've trained hard through New Year's and Christmas, and I've enjoyed it. I've appreciated the camps and appreciated my rest a lot more this camp. I'm not doing many activities, and I'm ready. I'm ready for a good show on Saturday night. I know I got a tough opponent, but I'm looking forward to it.
You spent Christmas in Morecambe. Was it at Tyson Fury's house?
I spent Christmas I was in Morecambe for Christmas, and I spent it at my friend Joe's house, who looks after me, the apartments I stayed in, and then I spent the rest of Christmas at Tyson's house with Paris and his family and all the kids. So it was good to spend it in a family environment.
Now, straight into this fight, people wondering what level you'd come back to after that great fight with Joe Joyce. It's Jack Massey. Obviously, I guess it was your management team and promoters that decided it, but what do you think of Jack Massey as a comeback opponent? A lot of people see this as.
Listen, I think it's a tough fight having someone that with that confidence stepping up in a different weight division, but also backs himself 100%. And he's done well in his boxing career so far. He's just a tough guy, and he's got big balls, so I know he's going to come ready. But I'm a natural heavyweight, so I'm going to show him how it's done in the heavyweight division.
Is this about getting a statement win on Saturday, or do you just want to get back in that win column?
It's a statement win is always nice, knockouts are always nice, but when you look for it, you don't get it. It's all about the hard work's been done. It's all about having fun now and enjoying under the bright lights, dance with a dancing partner.
Now, just going back to that Joe Joyce fight, a lot of fighters after a stoppage defeat, we don't see them for months. There's no interviews. You came to that press conference and you spoke to the media and did some interviews. Can you just go back to that moment and that decision? Because a lot of people wouldn't have done what you did in that position.
Listen, it's all the media came out to watch the fight, and all the supporters came out. So I think it's right for them to know how you are at that time and how you're feeling, and what your plans are for the future. So even though I was a bit hurt and a bit bruised up and that, but I was still, I know what I can do if I'm 100% on fight night and if I'm physically in great shape. I was in good shape and all that, but a few things that happened before the fight didn't help. But on the day, Joyce is the better man, and I'm very happy for him to have won. He's a nice guy, and so he's very close to fighting for a world title.
Reflecting on that fight, what would you have done differently if you had a second opportunity?
Postpone the fight.
Really?
Postpone it further out, but we took the chance and the risk, and it didn't pay off. So Joe Joyce is one hell of a fighter, and I'm looking forward to fighting this Saturday and putting on a better display of what I did compared to the last fight.
And obviously, there's talk of a Dillian Whyte rematch if you win this fight. Do you see that fight happening?
Listen, all I'm focused on is this fight. I know there's other names out there and other heavyweights, but I just want to take it fight by fight and enjoy the moment, enjoy the press conferences, enjoy the weigh-in, enjoy the public workout, enjoy camp, enjoy being with my team and making the most of it.
And just two quick ones, Stash. Obviously in camp with Tyson, preparing for Usyk, we think. What do you see how do you see that fight going? What does Tyson have to be aware of when he fights Usyk?
I think Tyson has to be aware of the good movement that Usyk presents, and also the hand speed and the angles that he comes in at. So I know that if the fight does happen, if it gets locked in, Tyson will have the best preparation, and both guys will, and it'll be a great fight for all of us to watch.
And Anthony Joshua looks like he's going to come back in April time. Eddie Hearn said that if he was to lose his next fight, his career's pretty much over. What's your take as a former opponent and rival of that comment?
It'll be nice to see Anthony Joshua back. He's done a lot of great things in boxing and in his career, so it'll be good to see him back fighting, and he's an exciting fighter that everyone wants to watch. And listen, it's for fighters to take losses. It does take a long time to come back, but I think it's better just to keep busy and get straight back into the mix.
So just on that, would you say that's a fair comment, or do you feel like even if you was to lose the next fight, you could come back?
Listen, if you lose a fight and you lose again, like I did with Joshua and then Dillian Whyte, it's a lot harder to come back, but it's up to his team to make the right fights happen for him.
And you want that rematch down the line?
Oh, listen, I'll rematch any of them. I just have to take care of business first.
Joseph, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate your time, mate.
Thank you very much.